Just free throws and I would say offensive rebounds, second chance points. They beat us on the margins.
You guys were so good on the margin, have been so good on the margins throughout this series. What kind of didn't click on that end is just kind of an off night, or just what didn't click on that end in a big game 5?
I mean, yeah, you go up there, you want to make your free throws, they don't go in. That's on me. I'm missing, whatever it was, 6 or 7 free throws. And then the offensive rebounds, I think we came out and gave them a couple to start the game, and a couple tough bounces, a couple times where we didn't box out. So that's just on us, knowing that that's what they want to do. They want to crash hard and got to be better on the glass, and then obviously better on the free throw line. We make our free throws. We got a real chance of winning the game. Lost by 7, missed 14 free throws, so that's the game.
Knowing they were going to come out and kind of throw a big punch to try and save their season, what was it like to kind of absorb that punch and still have a chance to win the game in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, no, I thought we gave ourselves a chance at the end, and we didn't go away. Went down 16, I think, and got back in it. So you like to see that, but like I said, the margins is what beat us.
Paolo, I apologize if this was asked, but I know you probably grew up watching some great playoff duels. What was that like going back and forth with Cade? You guys are like the second pair of guys to score 40 each in a playoff game since Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray.
Yeah, I mean, in the heat of the moment, you're not really thinking about it. You're just thinking about getting the win. But sure, one day you'll look back and be like, that was a hell of a game. But me and him been going at it since AAU days, so no surprise there that that happened.
You knew Detroit was going to come out desperate. How did that show up on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, they played really hard, but that's how they always play. In front of their home crowd, they brought the energy. They attacked the boards, gave themselves second chance points, and yeah, we didn't expect them to lay down, and they didn't lay down, and we gave ourselves a chance, but they just did a little more on some of the little things.
Paolo, how do you want you and your teammates to approach mentally Game 6 in terms of whether or not to flush this one? In other words, how do you move on from something like this in the most productive way possible?
Yeah, I don't think you can be discouraged from this performance as a team. You just got to realize where you let the game go and be better. We're going to be in front of our home crowd on Friday, so it's our turn to protect home. We've done a great job at that. Obviously, they're going to be desperate. We're going to be desperate. So it's going to be another war, and we just got to be ready for it.
Kind of mentioned going the back and forth with Cade, but for you individually, what were you seeing to kind of find that rhythm offensively and kind of have this big scoring explosion against this quality of a defense?
I mean, it's pretty simple. Franz went down, so I knew I just had to be more aggressive.